It's June 4th, 2024, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell, and we're going to start this week with coverage of the most important development to happen in a long, long time. The Atlanta water main breaks. Nah, just kidding. It's all the political lawfare stuff. A Manhattan jury came back with a verdict of guilty on all 34 counts for former President Donald J. Trump. He was found guilty of defeating Hillary Clinton in 2016. No, he was found guilty of falsifying business records related to the hush money he paid porn star Stormy Daniels. In New York State, falsifying business records is a felony. In Texas, it's expected. As the jury read their verdict, Trump, as he's done through most of this trial, slept. Trump said this whole hush money trial has been very hard on his wife, Melania. Almost as hard as it was when she learned Trump cheated on her with a porn star in the first place. In reaction to the verdict, Republicans decided to act like Democrats by rioting. They occupied Cracker Barrels and burned down country clubs, only dispersing when they realized they were all late for work. Thankfully, we can all take a break from trials involving political figures. Oh, wait! Hunter Biden's felony gun charge trial started Monday. Oh, joy! The first son faces charges for lying on the federal form for a firearm purchase back in 2018. For the question, unlawful user of or addicted to illegal drugs, Hunter marked no. Even though, Biden's attorney said Hunter cannot be held responsible for anything on that federal firearm form because at the time he filled it out, he was intoxicated. If this is the start of a tit for tat, where our political elite take turns throwing each other in jail, I think we can all consider that a win. In non-Trump, non-Biden, non-trial news, Pride Month started this week, not only in the U.S., but across the globe. Israel kicked off Pride with a parade in Jerusalem, and Gaza also kicked off Pride with a bang, and another bang, and then another bang, until all the gays were executed. Way to take a courageous stand, corporate overlords. China has landed on the dark side of the moon to collect soil and rock samples. We have those here. Chinese astronauts said they could tell they reached the dark side of the moon when they saw a sign for MLK Boulevard. There is no dark side of the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. Speaking of the Chinese Communist Party and their insidious trickeries, let's talk about TikTok, where you may be watching this. Although, given our view counts on TikTok, you're not. Donald Trump reacted to his guilty verdict by joining TikTok, which he tried to ban while president because he said it was a threat to national security. And already, the latest TikTok dance craze is the two-fisted Trump tango. Our 3 viewers on TikTok should appreciate that. Unfortunately, Trump joined TikTok too late to take part in the everyone eat a Tide Pod trend. A new dangerous TikTok trend has the medical community warning influencers to stop promoting drinking castor oil for weight loss. Sources say drinking castor oil can cause explosive diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting, which is also caused by drinking unfiltered water from the city of Atlanta.
Did I just hear you talking about water? You're not talking about my water, are you? Because I bought this fair and square. Okay? It's mine. It's all mine. And if you want it, you're going to have to take it from me.
Whoa. Calm down there, Tim. Calm down. I have plenty of clean, fresh water straight from the tap out here in the suburbs. Did you know Tim is still hoarding toilet paper? A wild brawl was caught on camera at a Spirit Airlines counter at the Baltimore airport. Spirit Airlines, the Waffle House of the skies. Over at a slightly more reputable airline, a United flight was quarantined by the CDC upon arrival in Houston after 25 passengers got sick mid-flight with a mystery illness. Sources say the sick passengers were allegedly given complimentary bottled water from the city of Atlanta.
Did I just hear you talking about water? You're not talking about my water, are you?
Red Lobster announced that they are struggling to pay the rent at their flagship Times Square location. Company executives said they are getting so desperate that they're even considering selling edible food. Well, we did it! Thanks to fine people like you, we've reached 1,600 subscribers. Our prize is to now try to get to 1,700 subscribers. If you'd also like to be a fine person, it's easy. Just click that subscribe button below. And if you can't sit through 10 minutes of Sketchworks NewsBrake every Tuesday, honestly, some weeks I can't either. We also post individual stories as shorts throughout the week. And subscribing and clicking that bell will let you know every time we do. And that wraps it up for this week's gratuitous plug. Hey, what say we talk about more lawsuits, huh? Madonna was sued by a fan who claimed the pop star's concert included nudity without warning. Madonna's lawyer stated that the fan was just mistaken because Madonna's new face just happens to resemble an asshole. Friday will be Pat Sajak's final Wheel of Fortune appearance after hosting for 4 decades. Ryan Seacrest will replace Sajak in September. Seacrest said after working with Kelly Ripa for 6 years, he looks forward to being on a show that's more intellectually stimulating, like Wheel of Fortune. And now with a look at the summer movie blockbusters that will be making their way to theaters soon, here is Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Burton Cowden.
Hey Brian, I'm not sure why you want me to do this. I'm not a big pop culture guy, but I will go over, here are the big movies for this summer, 2024. All right, first on the list is Inside Out 2. Oh, great. A movie about childhood depression. That sounds fun. Joker Folia Dux. Is that French? Yeah, hard pass on that. If what? What is this about? Forgotten Imaginary Friends starring, Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds, so we're gonna see that one. Venom 3. Ryan Reynolds isn't in this one, so we're probably not going to see that. Twisters. Still no Ryan Reynolds, but I do like me some flying cows, so that's a maybe. Bad Boys Ride or Die. Yeah, that guy, that one guy's in it. What's his name? Slappy McSlapperson. Yeah, it seems a little too early to see him. Deadpool and Wolverine. It's got Ryan Reynolds, so all right. Even though it is going to probably be an ugly Ryan Reynolds, it's still Ryan Reynolds, right? I mean, come on. So we are definitely going to see that one. Looking over the list, Moana 2, the Beverly Hills Cop, no more Ryan Reynolds. So yeah, that's the list. I would say if it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, then we are definitely going to see it. If not, well, you need to add Ryan Reynolds to your movie. So that's what's going on this summer. Back to you.
Thank you, Burton. I am neither in nor will I see any of those films. To commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day, a 107-year-old World War II veteran took a chartered flight to France last week. Sadly, the plane crashed when he didn't turn his telegraph to airplane mode. Colorado will allow in-person voting for incarcerated individuals who are still eligible to vote. Not even being in prison will spare you from getting campaign phone calls and text messages. LEGO released the company's first religious structure, Notre Dame Cathedral. Finally, an activity for altar boys and priests to put stuff on piece by piece, rather than the normal taking stuff off piece by piece. Registration is now open for Florida's annual Python Challenge, which takes place August 9th through 18th in the Everglades, where cash prizes are awarded up to 25,000 smackaroos. Sources say the Python Challenge winner will also land a spot in the Florida Man competition, where prizes are new conspiracy theories, anger management classes, and bond up to 50,000 smackaroos. Speaking of dangerous creatures, a shark attack victim in California says he punched the shark in the face before bystanders could rescue him. The shark says it was just defending its home from an intruder. Too bad it wasn't a Florida shark. Firefighters in New York City will be given free full-body skin cancer screenings. Volunteering to give the screenings are women. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. She can give me a full-body screening anytime.
On Memorial Day, I proudly stood with a black man